Hello and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress, where we have flooded a room. It's happened to be just next to our temple. We happen to have the reservoir for our water storage for all our dwarves and our all our fresh water need, basically. And this was something we accomplished the previous 2 episodes and managed to actually get the water going in the previous one. And yeah, it works. It actually works really well. And yeah, we have flood control, we have monster control, so nothing can get in. And we have as much control of the water as we could possibly have. And we also, if we scroll down, we also found semi-molten rock, which tells me that we may have dug a little bit too deep. Because at elevation minus 129, we can't scroll any further down. So what I did was I scrolled back up to minus 100, back up to, and designated some dig orders to see if we can find something. Because yeah, we haven't found anything yet. Like no magma, nothing. Which is something we really want to find. Now caves and magma can be a bit elusive because it is random and dependent on like the area that you picked when you started, where you embarked. So that does factor in. One thing that I should do is actually take a really quick peek at these, because I got some more population, some migrants. Soap maker, metalsmith, animal caretaker, thresher, wood burner, mason, farmer, I actually think at this point that I will allocate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of you to be planters. And that means that everyone else can't do planting. Because it's only selected to do this. So yeah, doing this kind of specialization I think is a good thing. It's usually a good thing to do. Now, another thing that we could do is actually remove all of these that has like important jobs. So anyone that has like a important job as a doctor or like a miner or something, we might want to change them a bit. I think the woodcutters can stay. You know what? Let's see if we let's remove all of them and reassign people. You. Yeah, you can stay. You're the military leader, so that's fine. Expedition leader shouldn't do any of that. Competent axe dwarf. Basically try to keep as many of the ones that is in these to be not necessarily occupied with some other stuff that may or may not take priority. There we go. That's 10. I might want a few more dwarves if I want to make another squad. Just as a side note, may want to do that. I am not sure. I might have to go up a bit, to be honest. Because this is a big. Let's dig a little bit more. And if I don't find anything up here, it probably means I need to go further up. Probably. But this is pretty much what I have left to do. It's like find some magma. See where it is. Let's go to 90 and do some straight outs for the time being. And yeah, because this cavern layer is, it's on like, yeah, I don't think it would be, let's do on 95 as well. Hall of Drinking, a farmer guild has been established. Oh, we might very possibly have commission to make a guild hall then. That's also something I wouldn't make guild halls unless I get a commission. Unless someone is cranky about not having a guild hall and thus put a commission and like a motion towards getting one. So yeah. Troll is fighting. Where is this troll? Troll mangled corpse. It's dead. Okay. Probably one of the hunters. Yeah, probably. Sleeping in the mud. You sleep wherever I want you to. Silver Warhammer. Copper Warhammer. Yeah, the web collection has been a good thing, actually. Because it means I actually have a lot of materials where I probably otherwise wouldn't. So yeah. Right. Sure, let's have some more people doing some monster hunting. Monster hunters are actually not bad. They're actually really good to have because yeah, when you open up the caverns, they can help you a lot, especially when you have a when your population count is low. They can but at the same time they don't do anything other than fight, so they're not going to be useful for anything else. So yeah, add some more beds. La 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 la. Betty, Betty, Betty. Why is there rotten yak cheese in this room? Maybe I don't want to know. Maybe I just don't want to know. Anyway. Done. Done. There we go. Some more rooms. Considering the fact that I have pretty much doubled my population count, I might need some more beds. Oh. Oh, right. Okay. Probably due to this. As you saw, we have these like markers here, which is most likely because if we cut these, yeah, this water will start flowing into the base. So let's plug that up. And not make that mistake. So on the next level, we will basically do the same thing, but yeah, but basically just continue like that. Now I have turned off the keyboard cursor because it makes it it's a bit annoying because yeah, it doesn't work properly with the mouse, and which one takes precedence over the other is a bit weird, and placing of some things isn't as obvious. For example, walls. This line here, you can't see that. Like, click and then drag. You don't see this line properly if you have the keyboard mouse turned on. So you don't see that. It's a bit annoying. But if we go down here, we shall take a little look into how big are these. They are 3 by 3. Right. Now, when you place the magma forge, the magma glass furnace, the magma kiln, and the magma smelter, all of them works the same way, that you have to have magma underneath, and it has to be enough magma under, so you can't just have just a drizzle of it. It has to be a certain amount, but you can have just one tile as long as that one tile has enough magma. And on top of that, the magma does not get consumed. This is an important thing, and I tried to scour the internet for as much as information around this as possible, so I didn't make any obvious mistakes here, which then would have taken way too much time. Is that magma does not get used. You can have just a single tile, And that one tile needs to be 4 out of 7 or more. Like 4 out of 7, 5 out of 7, like from 4 to 7 basically in full. And a single elevation can fit 7 in for it to be full. So the elevation, if you see some like water or magma, and you look in display water and magma depth numerically 1 to 7, 1 is the lowest and 7 is the highest, and 7 means that it's full. So as long as you have 4 or more in that one tile, you can have one tile with magma that lasts forever. So that's pretty much all that we are going to do. We are going to make one tile for each and every workstation we want. So one for the magma forge, one for the magma glass furnace, kiln and smelter. So all of those magma versions will have one. And I might actually make 6 to have 2 magma smelters and 2 magma forges, and then 1 kiln and 1 glass furnace. Because I probably don't need that much of those 2. Whereas the smelter and the forge I probably do. So pretty much I need space for 6 of these in total, and I need 6 holes. And another really important aspect of these is that the middle of this 3x3 that it takes up, so the middle point is not where you put the hole. You cannot put the hole and place this directly over it. It needs to be, if we do this, if this is the forge, the magma forge, you can't have it. You can't have the magma tile, the tile that the magma is. You can't have that in the middle and still build the forge. That middle piece needs to be sort of the mountain point for the forge. So what you need to do is more like this, where this up here is where the we do this. So that blue is where the magma is going to be, and everything else is just where the forge, or like the magma forge, or where the magma smelter is going to be. But it's still going to work because it's beneath the workstation. That magma block, that piece of magma is still underneath and is still going to be used. So, but it will not be consumed. That's all. It's very important that to mention, because it will not consume things. So what I need to do is basically I need to mine out a big enough area, and I probably want to have, let's not do that like that. I'm going to need probably a little bit more space than I would like. And then I need, let's see. We have the middle. Middle, that's one. And do that so we can actually visualize a bit. That means so. And that's 1, 2, 3, and then there we go. So this is basically what it's going to be, and this up there is pretty much just for some extra space. So what's going to happen is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 magma workstations, and the magma is going to be placed where I put these blue blueprints markers. So pretty much what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to have to just hole everything out, and here we, instead of digging out like this, we need to dig a channel where the magma will be put. So it will be transported and dumped into that hole, which then will be covered by the workstations. So with that, let's see if we can actually, hopefully I made some level of sense. Hopefully it will be a bit more obvious once they have carved everything out. Yeah, so that, and if we go down one elevation, we can see it's this one pothole, basically a pothole for each and every workstation. But while they do that, let's go and see if we can eradicating monsters, sure. I will do something like that. See if I can find anything here, because oh my god, is it annoying to find the things we want. Nope, deny. Yeah, so what we can see here is that we now have this room, and what's going to happen is these potholes are going to be filled with magma. Like hot redness is going to get dumped into those potholes, and then once they have enough magma in them, we are going to go and say build the forge right on top. But we can't put it like this. If, as you can see with this here, I have put it as the middle of that forge is now directly on top of that hole, but it does say blocked at this location, so the mountain point for the forge is in the middle. So we need to place it just one down, so it's not, so the hole isn't in the middle of the forge. And the same is true for all the other ones as well. So it's not universal for one of them and not true for like it's not like one is like that and the other isn't, and no, all of them works the same way in that regard, which is rather nice. Yeah, I think if I'm not finding anything here, I might see if I can find something maybe a bit higher up. Maybe. But this episode shall be, well, concluded. Or brought to an end, whatever you want to call it. We will round off here and see if we can actually find this elusive magma. And prepare as much as we can to actually move that magma up into those holes and then make the magma workstations and see, sort of play around a bit, see sort of how it works, and if there is something we might want to change, who knows. But on screen you should be able to see a YouTube recommendation, quick access to subscribe button, and quick access to the playlist for the series. So with that, thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.